Hey everybody! Everything is working properly again, so that's good. Not only was I able to fix the VTube Studio problem, but also, which was entirely my fault, I apparently just knocked out the camera somehow. But in addition to that, I have fixed the audio issue. So, you can now hear the sweet bangers that is the VB Lab soundtrack. And with that said, let's get to it. Just need to boot up the actual program. Sorry, it takes a couple seconds. Alright, there we go. Just need to Okay, hold on, let me try disconnecting and reconnecting it. Okay, apparently we need to fix the volume settings, so let me turn this back on for now. Let's see here. Apologies for not even being able to properly affect. Apologies for not even being able to. God damn it. Now it works. Alright. Okay, looks like it's working properly. Now I just need to. Alright then. Let's go! We've got it working! Okay, so. With that. What the heck? It crashed on itself. Okay. Let's get back to having Digimon go up against some powerful enemies. Done Digimon? Sounds good to me. Oh dang. Come on, at least got this. Yeah! I can never tell. Is it a Geistramon or is it Aegistramon? The answer is dead. He's not actually dead. He should be fine. But that does mean that he's currently out of the run. Let's roll our 10 and see who is taking the next turn. Number 9. Alright, time to wake up the ancient warrior of ice itself. Ancient Megatheriumon. Actually, you know what? From this point forward, let's do this. Let's show off the reference book profile of the Digimon that we're using. So, Ancient Megatheriumon is one of the 10 legendary warriors who saved the ancient digital world. It has the elemental attribute of ice. Said to be one of the first Mega that existed in ancient times, it was said to possess strength and bravery that allowed it to adapt to even to freezing frigid wastes. It has it is able to stop the atomic activity of all beings with its attacks at absolute zero temperature. Not only this, it can easily destroy huge permafrost icebergs with no efforts. Ancient Megatheriumon's abilities were passed on to Mammal Digimon and Ice Snow Digimon. Its special moves are Freezing Blizzard, a vicious snowstorm at absolute zero temperatures, and Great Snowplow, where it charges with enough force to destroy a giant iceberg. So yeah, pretty freaking overpowered, but then again, every Mega Digimon is. So, we'll take a full force Digimon. Oh dang, that hit hard. Not as hard as I did though. GG would say. GG. Let's see. His next opponent will be the next. Wait a second. Wait, did they actually... There's no way they actually fixed that. Hold on. Dang actually fix that. Okay, we're going to have to keep track of if we see anyone with an Omegamon that has an English name. Because I thought they've mostly used dub names in the app localization. So that would mean that I hope we run into another Metaverse. Awesome. Anyway, let's roll for our next contestant. Sorry, it keeps getting stuck on something. There we go. Now we already did 5. 2. Alright, it is Memo's time to shine. So, first things first, we'll take a look at Metal Seadramon's profile. In its final form, Seadramon covers its body in an ultimate metal alloy, chrome digizoid, making it capable of deflecting any attack. It was designed and remodeled as an aquatic interceptor, moving at faster speeds than any other aquatic Digimon and making Metal Seadramon an interceptor on land, air, and sea. Its special move, River of Power, fires an energy blast from its snout. Note, Chrome Digizoid, the alloy used in the development of Metal Digimon, is formerly known as Chrome Digizoid Hybrid Organism Alloy, or CHO alloy for short. Chrome Digizoid alloy is an intermediate material between Chrome Digizoid metal and living tissue, capable of fusing with living tissue while maintaining the solid firmness of Chrome Digizoid metal and the organic flexibility of living tissue. So, let's hop in here and see what we can do. Now, he's also... we're gonna have to take on one of these guys. I say we go with Black Metal Gururumon, because Black Metal Gururumon isn't an unlockable Digimon, which means that it shouldn't be stupid overpowered. It will be, but it shouldn't be. Shoot. Luck may have prevented us from successfully. Yeah, it looks... things are not looking good for Metal Seadramon, for Memo right now. Come on, Memo, you got this. He doesn't got this. Okay, yeah, there's no way to win. GG, Memo. GG. Our next Digimon contestant. Who will it be? Oh! Okay then! Our winner is Pulsepon. We'll keep trying to match the level because we don't want it to get too bad. I really do love Pulsemon's design. I wonder if we'll crash. We did not crash. But we hit. We hit good. But we lost. GG, Digimon Black. Not bad, Pulsemon. Not bad. Oh, we forgot to actually check Pulsemon's info. A Digimon whose Digivolution was influenced by EKG waveform data stored in hospitals and gyms. Pulsemon has a lively, upbeat personality and is happy to interact with anyone. Its characteristic lightning-shaped hair reflects its emotions and will droop when Pulsemon is feeling down. In battle, Pulsemon makes use of its natural speed to make it tricky to pin down, moving around in lightning-shaped patterns. Its special moves are Electric Rush, where it slams into its opponent with lightning speed, and Minor Impulse, where it fires a blast of biologically produced electricity from its hair. A large number of Digimon aside from Pulsemon have been discovered to be influenced by biological data when improving their abilities or digivolving. Hey, Diego! Ooh, nice. Let me hop back over to the, well, I'm headed back over to our, log screen right now, but, as you can see, I've got quite a few Mega levels. The only one I don't have at Mega yet is Pulsemon here. I want to get, Area 15 on Impulse City cleared so I can have him evolve into Ashiramon. But anyway, let's see who our next member, let's see who our next, who's our next one? Number 8. Alright, it's Spinomon time. I love Spinomon. It's one of my... I have the Nature Genome Excel. And that, before getting the Vital Brace, the Excel was my favorite virtual pet. So I'm very excited to see what we can do with this. Ooh. Let's try our luck against Samuel's Shivamon. Oh, and if anyone in the chat sees themselves show up and wants to give it and wants me to try my luck against their mon, let me know. I will gladly take on any of you. Hey! Good job, Spino. Let's see. We can't go after another Shivamon. Ooh. Let's try our luck with the Metabot's equivalent, well, the Metabot form of Omegamon. Dang. Ah, dang. Spino's down. You said you were going for Gendramon. That's a difficult one, especially if you haven't actually gotten to Area 15 yet. It's hell. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we forgot to Actually, let me fix something real quick, because chat looks like it's getting frozen. Alright, there we go. Now then, to show off Spinomon's ability, we'll pop up to Herman in the jungle. As you can see, he's a double jogress. A dinosaur Digimon that lives deep in the jungle. It possesses the great strength of all dinosaur Digimon in the digital world and is said to be on par even with Dino-Rexmon, which I do have. Thought to simply be a brawler but with a one-track mind, recent research has revealed it possesses surprisingly high intelligence. The massive blades on its back can be used for both offense and defense, causing any that attack it directly to suffer a fatal wound. Its special moves are Sonic Rain, where it launches all the blades on its back in a single fearsome attack, and Blue Prominence, where it heats the metal up inside its body to 27,000 degrees Fahrenheit and discharges it as plasma. It can regrow the blades on its back an infinite number of times, so its foes shouldn't count on it running out. There's no such thing as a non-overpowered Mega Digimon. Spinomon has been around for a while, so it doesn't have anything mentioning whether or not it possesses the, what's it called? Whether or not it, can swim, like a real Spinosaurus has recently been suggested to be able to. But, it also hasn't gotten an X-antibody form yet, so maybe the next time that we get X-antibody Digimon designs, Spinomon will be lucky enough to get one that gives it an aquatic, or at least a semi-aquatic, loadout. So now we'll head back here, and put Spinomon back in his container. And let's see who is up next. Number 6. Alright, we've got back-to-back dinos. It is Dino-Rexmon's time to shine. So, to start off, we'll head to the Digitext because I remembered this time. And as you can see, once again, this was a double jogress. Specifically, it involved both Tortomon and Yagamon, which are two of my favorites because I mentioned this in the Scuffed run, but what's the word I'm looking for? I mentioned this in the Scuffed one, but the emulator app of the original Virtual Pets that I initially had, that I got that Terriermon on, which, according to my own little headcanon thing, is the same Digimon as the Shivamon that I have now. But it initially ended up evolving into Tortomon instead of Gargomon, or Galgamon in Japan, I think. I honestly don't remember. But anyway, it evolved into Tortomon instead, and I tried to get it to evolve into Yagamon, but failed. But now, I've got Dino-Rexmon, and technically the Shivamon in question. I'm also looking forward to when those Tamers Dims come out soon. Oh, actually, when we get to Shivamon, when Shivamon wins the role, I will show you guys a little bit about how the Vital Bracelet works. But in the meantime, let's have our Data Dino take on All Force Vtuber. that's not looking good. This might be looking good. This was not looking good. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh dang, he's down to 0 now? We gotta get at least like 200. Maybe 400 actually. Storing Dino-Rexmon. Our next one is going to be either... The only ones we haven't done yet are Heavy Leo and Shiva. Okay, so 3 we already did, 4 we already did, 6 we already did, 9 we already did, 7. Alright. It looks like Shivamon's going to be the one to close out our initial run through. Not that I'm ending the stream just yet. Let's see. Oh, we almost forgot to do the Digidex. And this one was only a single Jawgrass, not a double, but... Heavy Leomon. This humongous machine Digimon is the rarest and heaviest among the Leomon family. The reason it's the rarest is because 90% of Leomon do not make it past the adult stage. Because they die. Heavy Leomon packs the most powerful charge of all machine types, making it near impossible for enemies to stop a charging Heavy Leomon head-on. The source of its power is its burning, fighting spirit, which doubles its strength when it gets fired up. Unlike other weapons, this is a kind-hearted Digimon who also carries out rescue missions. So long as there are Digimon in need of help, Heavy Leomon will proudly rush headfirst to remove any obstacle or hindrance. Despite brimming with fighting spirit, Heavy Leomon will also calmly analyze its opponents during battle. Its long-range attack is Barrage Sweeper, which fires a rain of rounds from its autocannon on its left shoulder. Its mid-range attack, Resting Burner, releases a torrent of flames from the lion armor on its chest. Once its burning fighting spirit reaches maximum levels, it will charge at its opponents and deftly use the Sonic Excavator to launch a pile bunker at its foe from point-blank range. Heavy Leomon's complete mastery over range mid-combat ensures victory is always within its reach. Let's put that to the test, shall we? So, actually I'm going to pop back to the Digidex real quick. I believe it's a vaccine type, but I want to make sure. Actually, I can check on the log. Yeah, alright, vaccine type. Hey! It's Rihanna again. What a way to start off, Heavy Leomon. To be honest, one of my favorite series is Digimon Cross Wars manga specifically. Excuse me. The Digimon Cross Wars manga is just fantastic. I highly recommend it if you can find it. But okay, we don't have type advantage on this one, but it's neutral, so I'm okay with it. We've got to see if this Omegamon shows up as Omegamon or Omnimon. It shows up as Omegamon! They fixed the dub name! They fixed the dub name! Let's go! I cannot believe that they actually fixed Omegamon's W. Also, Heavy Leomon's getting destroyed by this thing. I feel so bad. God, what have I done? Oh. Oh, okay. We might win this. Yo! Heavy Leomon! You are a god! God tier work, my dude. God tier work. Gotta refresh. Gaio. I might probably mispronounce that. I'm just gonna call it Samudramon. It's not right. It's an old out. Gaiomon? Gaiomon. Okay. Oh dang. Let's see if Leomon can pull another. Nope, he could not. Such is the curse of being Leomon. Seriously, I freaking love Heavy Leomon's design. I wish that they added some kind of like Cyber Sleuth-esque combat system to this where you could use multiple Digimon at once. That would be so good. Bandai, please, if you're listening. I know you're listening. I'm the one talking. I know you're listening, even if I get no viewers yet. I know you know who I am. Please consider my suggestion. Anyway, it's time to return Heavy Leomon to his canister and to wake up the Shiva. So, let's check that Digidex entry. As you can see, he is a true, like, full evolution, no Jogress, no DNA Digivolution, and the reason for that is because I didn't have any other Digimon. I did not pre-order the Vital Brace, and as such, I did not receive a copy of Black Roar, which means that I didn't really have any other Digimon to raise, or have any interest in really raising any of the other Impulse City Megas. But let's get to Shivamon's profile, because it's awesome. A Mega Digimon that digivolved by reaching enlightenment through yoga. Shivamon strives for balance, possessing both a peaceful heart and a strict disciplinary code, with which it guides others. Its harsher side comes to the fore when dealing with disrespectful or riotous types, obliterating them without mercy. The energy in its body holds as much power as nuclear fuel. Ultimately, Shivamon is a god of destruction capable of wiping out everything. Everything! Special moves include and I apologize in advance because I am almost certain I am going to mispronounce these. Kutasta Kirana, where it fires a ball of unbelief. Yeah, I did. I just wanted to double check to make sure I was reading the spelling right, because the resolution gets slightly off when I'm reading it through. Actually. Oh, I can just full screen that. Never mind. I got it now. Kutasta Kirana, where it fires a ball of unbelievably powerful light energy from its palms. And Kamala Karma, where it launches one of its arm rings, which can transform at will, to knock its opponent away. With Samadhi Santi, it performs a yoga pose to generate a rainbow-colored barrier that can block almost all attacks. Only those who have gained power through yoga, like Shivamon, can penetrate it. So, the interesting thing about that is that last part. only those who have gained power through yoga like Shivamon can penetrate it. There are a few other Digimon that have been mentioned to have yoga-related abilities. And I don't just mean Exermon, which also debuted on this dim card. But, one of the main Digimon from Digimon Frontier, Agunimon, or Agnimon, is known to utilize yoga, or breathing technique. I think it was breathing technique. I don't have the reference profile up, but it utilizes yoga amongst the martial arts that it uses. And as such, is one of the only Digimon capable of breaking through Shivamon's barrier. But with that stated, let's get to work on taking out some Digimon. And what better opponent to face than another for the former evolution of Emon than Magnamon. Not Magnadramon, that's a different Digimon entirely. Is Magnadramon even on the BB? I forget. Oh, I screwed that one up. Doesn't matter though. Okay, I'll point this out next time we get a crit on the next battle. But, there's something about Shivamon's design which has always kind of bugged me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, hold on. First, we're gonna see if we can find... Okay, no Ometamon. Let's try against Haruka's Victory Greymon. Okay, see that snake that's like coiled around Shivamon? Not coiled, but you get the idea. Slithering around in between Shivamon's upper arms. It doesn't have a name. There are plenty of other Digimon which have named companion entities, be they Digimon themselves or not Digimon, and just digital entities, that are named. But for some reason, Shivamon's is not named, and I don't know why. I don't know what that stands for. I didn't know that people were making groups in this. Let's go up against this Eastron. Dang. But that's fine. Shivamon will make up for all of my mistakes. That's just how V rolls. V and I have worked together for too long for my mistakes to fuck him up. He is compensating for something, and that something is me. Ooh, I believe it's Kazukimon. Or Kazuchimon. I don't know how you pronounce that CH. I know in English, CH is like the ch sound, but choo-choo, like a train. But, in some cases it's meant to be taken as a hard C. Okay, so keep refreshing until we see Omedamon, because I really want to fight Omedamon. Take on this Metabot though. Unfortunately, I don't know what the name of this Metabot is because I haven't gotten that far in the show yet. But its design is awesome, as most Metabot designs are. I'm especially a big fan of Metabee though. Metabee's design is just awesome to me. There's a part of me that wishes that Metabots wasn't still so successful in Japan, solely because if it became like integrated into Digimon entirely like Magical Witches, it would be so cool for the future Digimon designs. We're just gonna keep refreshing until we get Omedamon. Here because we saw it earlier. Let me try. You know what? Let me see if the Mega only one has any. Standard. Nope. No. Alright, let's just go back to the standard battle and keep fighting things until we see them. Ooh. Bug versus flower, let's go! Blue Nordlot. Blue Nordlot's design just gives off the feeling of like some kind of Shakespearean fae, like Oberon in A Midsummer Night's Dream. If that didn't just confirm how much of a freaking nerd I am, I don't know what would. I'm sitting here playing a video game about monsters that live in your computer developed from a computer virus, and I compared one of them to freaking Shakespeare. Goodbye, Laura? Did the reset occur while I was in there? Oh no, that's just like, hey, your total number of battles has increased. Does that mean No, I still haven't earned the horns. Oh, yeah, by the way, if any of you are looking to face me in combats, I am Azure C, just like usual. Let's take on Laura's All-Force Vtuber. After this, I'm gonna let you guys put it up. Oh, it looks like this might be the end for us. Or not. Ah, yeah. Alright. That is a full round of every single Digimon. So, let's just head back to the log here. Restore Digimon. And I don't really have the full visuals for it, but the way that the Vital Brace works is it is a Fitbit-esque kind of like health tracking watch that also uses the vital information as a means of essentially raising your Digimon. Also, apparently, I need to get back into it. Just book more of those codes, but actually no. 50 points, that's not even like an hour on this thing. So you go onto the bracelet and hit app login, and you go over to here, and you essentially just hold it up to the NFC point, and then you do that again to check to make sure the correct DIM card is installed. And then finally, on the third one, it will send your Digimon out of your phone and onto the bracelet on your wrist. Obviously you can't see my wrist, so obviously you can't see my Digimon. I am kind of working on getting a setup so that I can do things like the Digimon card game and whatnot, and like that kind of stuff, so you can still see my desk, but I haven't finished setting that up yet. But yeah, the Vital Brace essentially lets you transfer your Digimon back and forth between the bracelet and the app, which is what the app obviously allowing for PvP stuff like we do. And for, what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously allows for PvP stuff, as well as raids, though there aren't any raids up right now. Actually, click on this, will it show the news? No, it will not show the news. Unfortunate. Anyway, let me look up. Hello? And then... Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to, grab... What's it called? I need to grab my, the case I keep all my DIMs in. 1 moment, please. It was in the drawer all along. Let's see here. Infinite time. Alright, and this time I can show you what it's like when So if you have the DIM already in place on your Vital Bracelet, then you don't need to worry really about having the card on you. But if you don't, the Vital Bracelet can only keep 2 DIMs installed at a time. Once it's locked to your bracelet, or bracelets, depending on whether or not you're using the Vital Bracelet or Device V, you can load a DIM as many times as you want or need to. If you load it without connecting to the app, it will be used to start a new egg, while if you use it while connecting to the app, it will simply transfer the evolution data back into the bracelet so that your Digimon can evolve and whatnot. And also it's just so that like things like sprites and whatnot, all of that information is stored inside of the app. I mean, not the app, inside of the DIM. If it was stored in the app, we wouldn't need the DIMs. So now it's asking me on the Vital Bracelet to put the DIM in, which I am doing, and I forgot to actually show it to you, so I'll wake up Skelephant after this so that you can see the picture. And so now I'm just waiting on the Infinite Tide DIM to properly install, and once that's done, I can continue the process. And so what this stage that comes next, so the first stage is simply connecting to the Vital Bracelet to check whether or not the DIM in question is installed. The first stage is to actually prime the Vital Bracelet to properly connect. Originally there were only 2 stages, and the in-between stage was optional, depending on whether or not it received enough information. But they updated it because having the middle stage made things more stable. So now I can check the DIM installation. The scan is complete, and I can send a memo back to the bracelet. So, next up, just wake up Skelephant one more time. I usually just leave him active in the app in case I want to do some battles or whatnot. So, right here, this little cartridge kind of thing is the DIM card, and specifically this is Blizzard Fang, because that's the DIM card that Skull Mammothmon is on. And yeah, so this one is check DIM card, so it checks to see whether the DIM card you have is the correct installed DIM card. If it's not the DIM card, basically the phone will send to the Vital Bracelet, hey, the Digimon coming in is from this DIM card, do you have it ready? If it does, the Vital Bracelet will say ready to, will be like yes, and switch the touch screen to do the DIM installation check. Whereas if it does not, it will prompt you to install the correct DIM card. And then obviously the third state is just sending the actual Digimon once everything's in place. Unfortunately, there isn't really much else to do in this, so, not really sure what it is we should do here. Well, actually, we're almost at an hour, and since we also almost reached an hour of the Scuffed stream, I think it's safe to call it a night here. So let me And then... Alright, so, hopping back here. So, that more or less wraps up what we've got going on here. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, Slantra, Stargazers.